And news just coming in of lathi-charged on Home Guard Jawans in Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. Tear gas shells were being fired, and these are Home Guard Jawans who are protesting at Jhulelal Park in Lucknow. Pranshu Mishra joining us with the details. Pranshu, what was the reason for the protest and what prompted the lathi-charge?
These Home Guard Jawans who are the part of UP police force, they are on the daily wage basis till now, and they were therefore protesting in Lucknow with the demand of regularization of their services. They were protesting at a particular place called Jhulelal Park in Lucknow, and from there on they started insisting on taking out a march towards Vidhan Sabha to press further for the demands, but the police didn't allow them to move forward, and that was the point where these clashes started between the Home Guard Jawans and the police force from the Lucknow police. When the Home Guard Jawans refused to take off their call for the Vidhan Sabha march, lathi-charge took place, and also tear gas shells were fired to disperse the unruly Home Guards. Home Guards insisting on to move towards the Vidhan Sabha. So that was the real the flashpoint which led to this lathi-charge, that the Home Guards were not willing to withdraw their demand of their challenge of a protest march towards Vidhan Sabha. They were not content with just a symbolical dharna at the Jyotiba at the dharna stal, and rather they insisted on moving towards Vidhan Sabha, and then this lathi-charge took place. Also, some vehicles were vandalized by the Home Guard Jawans, the annoyed Home Guard Jawans. It was only after the much lathi-charge and use of tear gas shells and a lot of force that the Jawans were able to be cornered.
What is the situation down on ground now, Pranshu? And can you tell our viewers how long have these protests going on? Is this the first day of the protests? Has this trouble been brewing for quite some time? The Akhilesh Yadav government, have they been aware that the Home Guard Jawans have a demand of regularization of their services?
Well, see, at this moment, the thousands of Home Guard Jawans, they have been dispersed. Some have been taken in under preventive custody. So, at the particular spot where these lathi-charge took place, the situation is tense but has been brought under control. Now, as far as the agitation is concerned, also a few days back, the protest of Home Guard has taken place in Lucknow, and this is not a new demand. They have been coming to Lucknow very soon and later, and have been protesting in Lucknow. They have been getting assurances from the government, but till this date, their demands have not been fulfilled, and that was the reason why this morning they were insisting with not just giving a peaceful dharna at the particular spot in Lucknow, but were insisting on carrying a protest march towards Vidhan Sabha, which the police said they didn't have the permission, and therefore it cannot allow them, and that's the reason when this confrontation started, the police resorted to lathi-charge, Home Guards resorted to stone pelting, vandalizing the car and public property, and then police, of course, using much force to curb the violent protesters.
Now, is there a particular group that is leading these protests, and from where all have these Home Guard Jawans converged into Lucknow, Pranshu?
Well, see, the Home Guard is an auxiliary unit associated with the UP police. They are the men in uniform, and they are deployed all across the 70 districts of Uttar Pradesh. This morning, on the call of the Home Guard Jawan Association, these people have converged into the state capital from all across Uttar Pradesh, and therefore they were in large numbers. They were protesting with this particular demand of getting their services regularized. They are being treated. They are till the date on the daily wage basis, and therefore they have this demand that they should be treated equivalent to the UP police force. Their services should be regularized. They should be given the monthly salary and stipend and other facilities. But these are the demands which are still pending with the government for over the years now, and therefore these people, these men in uniform with themselves, were out on the streets rather than managing the law and order, assisting to manage the law and order. These men were compelled to come on the streets and take law into their own hands and try to take out a protest march towards Vidhan Sabha.